Repair Clinic makes fixing things easy, with millions of replacement parts available on our website and the help you need to do the repair yourself. Since we encourage you to perform this procedure safely, a warning icon will appear when you should use caution. Most front-load washer repairs will require some disassembly of the appliance. Before you attempt this, be sure to unplug the power cord. To remove the top panel, use a 1/4-inch socket or nut driver to unthread the 3 rear screws securing the panel. Slide the panel back and lift up to access components like the water inlet valve and the pressure switch. You can remove the console by first pulling the detergent dispenser drawer out and depressing the retaining tab to fully detach. Use a T20 Torx bit to unthread the dispenser housing screws. Now unthread the 2 mounting screws securing the console to the frame. Since the support brackets are sharp, we suggest placing towels over the brackets for protection. Now release the tabs at the top and pull the console forward to detach. To uninstall the front panel, lift up the front of the washer and support it. Use the 1/4-inch socket or nut driver to unthread the lower screws, securing the front panel. With the screws unthreaded, remove the support and lower the washer. Now open the washer door and use needle nose pliers to remove the outer door boot seal retainer. Peel the boot seal off the lip of the front panel. Use the T20 Torx bit to unthread the screws to release the door lock assembly. Now use a 5/16" socket or nut driver to unthread the upper screws securing the front panel. You can now lift the front panel up and out to remove. If you need to replace the door boot seal, release the water spout from the boot. Using a Phillips head screwdriver, loosen the inner retainer screw and pull off the retainer. You can now fully remove the old boot seal. With the ports on top, align the outer lip of the new boot seal on the tub. Once in place, align the inner lip of the boot seal on the tub. Confirm that the tub spins freely. Then position the inner retainer. Tighten the screw to secure. Insert the water spout into the port on the new boot seal. Reattach the fill hose if necessary. Reposition the front panel. Then thread and tighten the upper screws. Realign the door lock assembly in the panel and secure it with the screws. Now align the boot seal on the lip of the front panel. Position the outer retainer to secure the boot seal. This may require some effort. Support the washer and replace the lower front panel screws. With the screws secured, remove the support. Realign the console and snap it into place. Thread and tighten the mounting screws. Thread and tighten the dispenser housing screws as well. Replace the dispenser drawer. Realign the top panel and slide it into position. Replace the screws in the rear. To reach the rotor, stator, and heating element, use a T20 Torx bit or a 1/4-inch socket or nut driver to unthread the screws, securing the rear access panel. Loosen the center top screw, but don't remove it. Now slide the panel to the right to remove and set it aside. To replace the stator, you'll need to remove the top panel as well. To uninstall the rotor, use an 11/16" socket or wrench and strike it with a mallet to loosen the rotor mounting bolt. Unthread the bolt and pull off the rotor. You can uninstall the stator by first pulling open the side cover of the control board housing and disconnecting the stator wire connector. Detach the wire retainers from the support brackets and the tub, and unhook the wires from the 2 retaining clips. Now use a T40 Torx bit to unthread the screws, securing the stator to the tub bearing housing. With the screws unthreaded, you can remove the stator. With the wires positioned near the top, align the stator on the tub bearing housing, then thread and tighten the screws. Secure the stator wiring behind the retaining clips and snap the wire retainers into place on the tub and support brackets. Connect the wire connector to the control board and close the cover. Carefully align the rotor. Thread and tighten the mounting bolt. Reposition the top panel and secure it. Hook the rear access panel on the top screw and slide it to the left. Tighten the screw. Rethread and tighten the remaining mounting screws. If you need to access and replace the drain pump, shut off the water supply to the washer. Remove the hot and cold water supply lines from the inlet valve. Be prepared for some water to spill. Release the clamp to detach the drain hose from the hose port. Now have an assistant help you to tip the washer back and rest it on a towel or blanket. Use a T20 Torx bit or a 1/4-inch socket or nut driver to unthread the 2 screws securing the bottom access panel. Gently bend the panel to detach. Disconnect the drain pump wire connector. Release the clamp and pull off the drain hose. Use a 5/16" socket or nut driver to unthread the drain pump mounting screws. With the screws unthreaded, you can pull the old pump free. Install the new drain pump by aligning it on the tub and pushing it into place. Thread and tighten the mounting screws. Attach the drain hose to the pump port and secure it with the clamp. Connect the wire connector to the new pump. Reposition the bottom access panel behind the retainers. Then thread and tighten the screws. Return the washer to its upright position. Reattach the drain hose to the port and secure it with the clamp. Attach the hot and cold water supply lines to the inlet valve ports. With the appliance fully reassembled, turn the water supply back on. Plug the power cord back in, and your washer should be ready for use. At Repair Clinic, we make fixing things easy. Thank you for supporting the production of these videos by purchasing your parts from our website.